All right, my darlings, we are looking at cumulative frequency plots. This is page 1. So frequencies, obviously, is how often certain numbers occur. And in these types of things, we're usually looking at intervals. So how many cars were going between 0 and 20 kilometers per hour? How many between 20 and 40? Notice this side doesn't have an equal sign. This side does, because 20 can't be part of two different intervals. So we had 2 cars in this interval, 9 cars in this interval, so we have a bunch of different things. Cumulative, so to accumulate. So what we do is we just keep adding the numbers together. So in the first category we had 2. Then the next one is in the first 2 categories, so 2 plus 9, we now have 11. The next one would include the third category, so plus 23 is 34. Then plus 31 is 65, plus 27 is 92, plus 8 is 100. So this means we actually looked at a total of 100 cars to see how fast they were all going. So how we draw a cumulative frequency graph is whatever the starting number is, so here 0, we're going to start at 0, 0. At the end of the interval, we're going to hop up to 2. So by 20, we had 2 cars. Then at 40, we're going to hop up to 11. So 40 kilometers, we had 11 cars. Then at 60, we're going to hop up to 34. At 80, we're going to hop up to 65. At 100, we hop up to 92. So up here. And at 120, we hop up to 100. So we hop up to here. And then you just connect the dots with straight segments, not curves. So you just connect those dots. Now, anywhere along this is basically saying that speed or below. Okay, so this many cars were going this speed or below. So we're now going to estimate the median speed. Well, median's the halfway, so if we had 100 cars, halfway would be 50 cars. So I go out to the graph, and then I drop down, and we see that the median speed is about 70 kilometers per hour. So estimate the speed for the 90th percentile. 90th percentile means that 90% of the cars are below that. So since I had 100 cars, 90th percentile would be 90 cars. I go straight out and I go straight down. So 90% of the cars were going 98 kilometers per hour or slower. So 98 kilometers per hour. So what percent of the people drive 40 kilometers per hour or slower? Well, so now this time I'm going to start on the speed. I go up and I go over, and that's about 11, and 11 out of 100 is 11%. What percent of people drive faster than 60 kilometers per hour? So I go to the 60, I go up and hit, I go over, and that ends up being 34, which is 34 out of 100 is 34%, but the problem is that's 34% that goes slower than 60. This asked faster than 60. So if 34% goes slower, 100% minus 34%, 66% of the cars go faster. And that's the end of page 1.